Yo, man. Guys, we're here, man. We're here. It's official. There is no going back. Barcelona against Bayern Munich. We are an hour away from kickoff. An hour away from kickoff in this interesting, lovely encounter. So obviously, we're going to get some Barca guys and some Bayern guys in here. And we're going to try and break this down. We're going to try and break this down and try to just see whether we're going to be seeing another realization, another beginning, or another lubrication. Because for me, I'm saying it right now. I expect Bayern Munich to win. I expect Bayern Munich to win this game. Although I have seen surprises happen. And there is very much, I will just say there's very much a chance, there's very much an ability, an opportunity for Barcelona to maybe shock some people. But if we compare the team and so forth, especially with what Ronald Koeman has been saying leading up to this game and so forth, things will tell me that it doesn't look too great. So as we're an hour away, I want to confess to Abdullah and so forth, I think for Bayern should be very confident. I think Bayern are one of the strongest teams in this competition. I think Bayern are one of the favorites in this competition. And the issue is you have Lewandowski, their main man, who is still playing at a very high level. Beyond Lewandowski, you have a guy, Musiala, who this could very much be his moment. And it's always very dangerous when you're facing a young, exciting player. And also you've got a Nagelsmann who's now obviously going to be taking this team into a whole new era and a whole new plateau. And Bayern are now coming into this game full of confidence. I don't think it has helped that Barcelona have not played in such a long time due to the whole Sevilla game. So as much as Barca will be a lot fresher, I feel that match fitness is very important and also very key. So the fact that Bayern are coming off of playing a game in which they beat the living crap out of Leipzig, I think that's another thing that will now go into their favor, man. So it is what it is, but I just think for Barcelona, you have to go out and win the game. You have to go out and win the game, play confidently, and believe that you can win. And maybe the one thing you can say in Barca's favor is you have a Depay. It's a while since it happened, but still, the last game he played, he drops a 3-piece, equaling Cruyff's record. So he's coming in with a little bit of confidence. But how long ago was that game? And because of the gap between him playing for the Netherlands and now him playing a freaking CL game against freaking Bayern Munich, one of the best teams in Europe, is he going to be able to have that sharpness and that effectiveness, man? So before we obviously look at the lineup, so Abdul, general thoughts coming into this game, man. Are you confident that maybe Barca can spring an upset, or are you fearful that Bayern, who we know that these guys are ruthless and are merciless, Bayern are going to come and just beat the living crap out of Barca?
HH, I have told you about what I do when it comes to games like this. You know how I put myself in a win-win situation. So,
okay. How much money did you put on Bayern Munich?
500.
Excuse me, what?
500.
500 lira or
pounds.
Abdul, I'm not even going to ask whether you're joking. I'm just going to assume you're joking. I'm going to live in my world and just assume that that's a joke because I refuse to think that's true. But win-win situation, what do you now feel will happen? Put your crazy betting antics aside.
Yeah. For me personally, I think he's lining up with a back five. So what happens when we play a back five is, especially against good teams, is we get dominated because we can't, when you're playing two up front, you can't press when you have two up front. You can't press from the front. And we don't have very agile players playing up front. We have two Dutch players around the age of 30, you know what I mean? So
Luke de Jong, Jesus.
Yeah.
God.
So what's going to happen this game is we are coming up against a team that love to press. And they get up against a manager who's a pressing merchant. That's what he did at Leipzig. That's what made him so successful, is he plays very high up the field. So how I see this game going is they're gonna be parked in our half.
Wait. Alba in midfield?
Oh,
No,
that's wrong.
Okay,
Alba's
all right,
supposed to be
all
on the
on the right,
left
on the right.
side.
So, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be very much dependent on Ter Stegen, man, because he's gonna have the ball a lot today on his feet, and his distribution is gonna be key because you saw what happened in the 8-2. He just kept passing the ball to them. And it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I think honestly, like what we really struggle is our center backs aren't good ball players. So if you pressure them, they'll end up making mistakes.
But my thing though, if obviously back three, which goes into a back five without possession,
yeah,
obviously Bayern are now going to maybe take control of the game and so forth.
they will.
No, 100%. But again, control doesn't mean anything. So possession is useless unless you know how to use it. Do you see a situation where you can frustrate Bayern, then hit them on the counter with
No, I can't. No, I can't, because you got to realize this is a formation that we are not used to playing. We haven't played this formation this season. So we haven't even practiced this formation prior to this game. And even in the practice game, we weren't playing this formation. So he's playing a brand new formation. And yes, it worked for a short period of time last season. But, I mean, it's a massive game. Like, you should be preparing for this game for a while. You know what I mean? You can't just be switching it up every other game, because we're coming up against one of the best attacking sides in the world. And you want the defense to just like, get used to it at once. So I think we're going to struggle, man. I think we're going to struggle. And our problem as well is that Barcelona, historically, man, we return horribly from breaks, man. Horribly. Like,
and this is a different break where you've not even had a league game before this game. So
yeah. I think honestly, what he's trying to do with this lineup is it's counter-attacking football. Yeah. That's what it is, And he's hoping, honestly speaking, like a draw is the best result we could hope for, because I just can't see Bayern not scoring. I just can't see them not scoring.
I mean, no, but I think the key issue is that it's all well and good playing a defensive formation, but if your team doesn't know how to play it and they're not well versed, it's going to be an issue. I want to converse. So, Matt, talk to me, man. You see this lineup. How you feeling, bro?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right. So the lineup, I think it's very good for the players that we have. The only mistake I think he made was playing Roberto on the right instead of midfield.
Okay.
It should have been Mingueza.
Okay. So Alba is on the left, obviously. Okay. But do you see, because my issue is Luke de Jong can't run to save his life. So if you're going counter attack, I don't know how well Luke de Jong can play apart from just holding the ball up and then releasing it for runners. So do you see a scenario where this formation can now cause issues for Bayern Munich strategically?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, Depay works best playing off a striker. So, you have that. But besides De Jong, all we had was Demir and Coutinho. So this is the best we could do.
I mean, do you feel confident, or are you?
I mean,
worried?
if we can frustrate Upamecano with the aerial duels, I think there's hope.
Okay, Zeman, talk to me.
Yeah, man. But what I'm afraid of in this game is now Guzman was able to, articulately break down Barcelona and their style of play, and he talked about how successful they've been with the 3-5-2. And this guy seems to know the strength that it provides for Sergio Busquets and the strength that it provides for certain players, instead of having to be reliant on, individually separating and having space. So for me, that's something where I'm questioning if Thomas, if Bayern Munich end up pressing us and not giving us enough space to breathe, and Sergio Busquets, if he ends up having a game like he had against Getafe, that's worrisome, because then you're asking, can Koeman adapt to the situation given to him? and that's
but do
that's a
you?
tough situation to be in. I mean,
look, De Jong. I'm just saying. How effective do you think a guy like him could be? He's a target man. So you have a target man in a 3-5-2 where you're going to give a Bayern possession. How effective can he be if Bayern are just going to keep pressing? As soon as the ball, they're going to get guys on him to try to dispossess it.
Yeah, I think Luke de Jong is going to have a relatively he's going to be more centrally focused, considering that his best traits is his heading ability. So for me, I see him being a part of the press that presses their back line. So he's probably most likely going to stay up there. But again, Luke de Jong doesn't necessarily have the most legs. That's worrisome. Trying to get him in those aerial positions requires a lot of build up play. And Memphis Depay, even if we're going counterattack, there will be certain cases where Memphis Depay is going to be surrounded by like 3 players. So it's like there's certain weaknesses when it comes to playing 2 up top. But again, the thing about Luke de Jong and Depay is they've played with each other in PSV Eindhoven and Holland, and you're thinking that they probably have a chemistry there, and they could probably work with each other's strengths and weaknesses. Which Depay, his best strength is his mobility and dribbling, and Luke de Jong's best trait is his ability on the box. So I would think that's what.
But are you? This lineup right now, what does it tell you? Draw, win, beat down. What vibes are you getting from this lineup?
I'm getting lost, bro. We're losing. We're losing. Like Sergio Roberto coming up against. Oh my God! If somebody runs a Sergio Roberto, and here's the thing: even when we go for a counterattack, I don't think we can trust on Sergio Roberto. Jordi Alba is great going forward, but then going back, it's going to be a problem. And then you also have, if they press us, which Bayern Munich is known for their high press. I mean, they're not going to give space to Sergio, to Sergio Busquets, and then it's going to be very hard for our team to build up, to build up a counterattack from the back. So I see us losing.
Okay.
But just one quick thing, AJ.
Yeah.
Like AJ, just like being honest, I tried to do a combined 11 yesterday. Yeah. We maybe have maximum 1 if you're pressing it 2 players on that day in that combined 11.
So what Frankie and Depay?
Maybe Frankie and Depay for Sane and I don't know Goretzka. That's the only. So on paper we shouldn't be winning this. You know what I mean?
But look, sure it doesn't happen. But look, I want to switch to Bayern. So Puya, talk to me now about the Bayern boys, man. Lineup is looking good, man. I mean. Everyone's up in this piece, man. Musiala, Sane, Muller, Lewandowski. It's pretty much as near to the strongest team as you can have, man.
The CL's back, man. I'm getting those pre-match nerves, man. Nerves
against PK.
Dude, Bayern can face Benfica, and I'll get pre-match nerves. I don't know, but yeah, this lineup looks strong. It's basically what everyone expected out of Bayern. The only weakness I myself see is Pavard has only played 1 game since coming back from injury. So maybe Jordi Alba can expose him because Jordi Alba still has some
Jordi Alba in 2021.
Okay, but Jordi Alba could still run. The guy's still pretty quick. So if he can expose Pavard, because the main thing with Pavard is, look, when Alphonso Davies goes up, it's okay if he gets caught out because this guy has insane recovery pace. But the main problem Bayern fans have had with Pavard is that this guy likes to go up like Davies, but he gets caught out all the time and he doesn't have that recovery pace. So if there's a weakness to catch us on the break, it's through our right-hand side. And that's why I think Jordi Alba's playing that left wing back role is to try and expose that when we do, because we're going to be pressing, we're going to be pushing up. So I think that's going to be a problem tonight if Pavard gets caught out like he usually does. But yeah, man, I'm interested to see how this team is gonna try and break down this 3-5-2 because under Nagelsmann we haven't played a team that plays the 3-5-2 yet, and I'm interested to see what tactics he deploys, anything different, any different.
But who do you really expect? Because I'm looking at Musiala. That's the dude that I'm really looking at to really shine and so forth. So, do you see a situation, as I said, do you see a situation where Barca could maybe frustrate Bayern and Bayern will maybe find it hard to break them down and maybe Barca could down get some points off? Or do you feel there's enough individuality here for them to really break down Barcelona? Because that's what it's going to be. Whether you can break down the five and so forth.
I think so, because listen, this is Barca at Camp Nou. The fans will not. It's not acceptable, in my opinion, for Barca to go play in front of their fans at the Camp Nou and just sit back and park the bus Mourinho style. Like, that's unacceptable. And I know Koeman's he's not the greatest manager, so he's not even though the smartest thing to do is sit back and counter. I mean, I don't see him doing that at the Camp Nou in front of their own fans. They're gonna try to. Maybe they'll sit back on moments, but they're not going to sit back the whole game. They'll try to come at us and attack us and play 1v1 against us in the middle of the park and everywhere in moments of the game. And then those are the moments where I think we could run them over. But even if they stay back, dude, we have Lewandowski, Musiala, Sane's back. Like, I think even if they sit back, like, we could force mistakes. We could force goals through.
So, Mr. Bavaria Buneman, thoughts, man? Do Bayern
am I audible?
Yeah.
Am I audible to it? Yeah, okay. First of all, man, great content. I've been watching it since 2 years, and it's finally great to be here.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Secondly, yeah, sure. Secondly, what I feel is that Barcelona played the last match almost 16 days ago. So I think, and we recently have had, I don't know, 2 to 3 games in a week. And after the international break, a lot of the German players got stranded here and there. So I think maybe a bit of tiredness could show and probably could backfire. So that's the only thing kind of worrying me. Secondly, if any team has to ever beat Bayern, they have to kind of dominate their midfield. And I think that Goretzka has had somewhat of an inconsistent start to the season. So I know there were some speculations for Sabitzer to start instead of Goretzka, but I think Nagelsmann got it spot on. And about Luke de Jong, I think the only impressive thing about him was his aerial ability during Sevilla. So I think we have to keep that in check. And I don't know, man. Like we haven't played like against a team in this formation this year. So I'm kind of excited to see and nervous at the same time. So I think it's going to be a good match. But I think we're going to win comfortably.
Snapball, do you expect a big win or a small win?
I'd say so. Should I give my prediction now, or just? I'd say,
no. Cool. We'll wait for our predictions afterwards. So let me come to what's it called? Sugar, talk to me, man. Sugar, talk to me. Barcelona, man. Thoughts? Yo. All right, Antonio, talk to me, bro. Barca.
Oh no. I don't like that lineup.
Why you said, oh no? Have faith, man. You've got Depay there. You've got Frank.
No.
You've got Jordi up in there. Busquets has a few CLs. Back three, nice security, counter attack. Soak up pressure.
I'm not going to believe in false hope. That's so false hope. This lineup is the squad.
No,
I mean, the squad is like.
With the players you had, could Koeman have given a better lineup with the players you had access to?
That's the sad part, is that this is possibly the best lineup that he could have put up. It's just that it's just not that good. It's just the squad is not very big and it's kind of trash. I have no faith in this defense. I mean, I just think Piqué, I don't trust him back there at all. Not against the big teams, at least. I don't trust Alba either. Roberto, oh my God, he's gonna get. I feel like he's gonna get destroyed. Personally, I don't think it'll be like as bad as
No, it's one. I think everyone's saying it's going to be a beatdown. It's just for laughs. Like, it's not going to be bad.
Yeah, it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah, but I don't see how Barca will win this game. Yeah, like I don't see how Barca will win this game. So it just depends. And I think that's why he's maybe going with a back three, because it's like, look, I don't think we have the players to really play these guys. So 4-3-3 with space, no, that's not good. Because it just shows you how far Barcelona have fallen. Because this is just 2015 or 2014. Yeah.
Like, this is one of the worst squads If we're being honest, let's be honest. Not one of the best Barca teams. Probably one of the worst. If we look at it objectively, I mean,
so you, because I want to try and make an argument for Barcelona trying to do something in this game, man. It's like, and it's hard. To be honest with me,
Relax,
it's
HH. Easy.
come on, HH.
no. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to just think of what is the argument, and for me, the only argument I can have is if Bayern Munich, for some reason, they have a bad shooting night. That's the only reason, because they're going to get chances. So my thing is, Bayern Munich have got to sort of play badly in order for Barca to have a chance. So yep.
I mean, remember when Bayern? Okay, this is a bad example, but if you mean by bad shooting night, similar to when they versed PSG, like they were better, but they were like doing terrible.
But then the problem is that in that game there was no Lewandowski,
I know,
no
that's why I'm
Goretzka,
saying.
no Musiala.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. I'm sorry, there's gonna be no bad shooting night. They have Lewa playing. Lewa is gonna be what is integral for Bayern, in my opinion. And you also got Goretzka and Musiala. I don't know. I just see problems for Barca all over the pitch. I just see so many problems.
So, guys, remember, I am going to be on your Twitch. So, full match. Join me on Twitch at kickoff. We'll be here to give Barca all the support that they need. All the support and all of the thing we need. For spiritual support, please join me for the watch along on Twitch, twitch.tv/halfapod. So before I come to you, Z-Man,
did you find Egg Hero?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Did you find him, bro?
I'll respond. So far, someone says executes the entire team if we get humiliated again. So man, I'll tell you this:
Chill.
if Barca gets humiliated, I think Koeman resigns. Koeman will. Or rather, he'll be sacked.
Are you saying that Ed's justified?
Laporta said if he lost, he would keep his job.
No. Okay, let's say if Barca gets baptized 5-0 or 6-1, he still keeps his job.
Laporta said if they lose, Koeman would not get sacked.
But not all losses are the same. Like, there's one thing losing. Okay, I lost. It was 2-1, 3-1. But if, let's say, you get outplayed, destroyed, embarrassed, pulled apart, and it's like 6-1 or something, how does the team recover from that psychologically, mentally?
HH, you got to remember, he's the one that saved the club. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Coleman, get out of here, bro.
No. But I think that's the saddest thing, though, is just how Barcelona have fallen. Because when you look at a lineup like that, who would have thought Barcelona at Camp Nou in a Champions League game would be so fearful of their opponent, they would go to a back three? Because what I'm fearful of, if this is a game in which Bayern Munich control possession, control the entire game and so forth, and Barcelona have men behind the ball and are just counter-punching, that could be messed up. But I don't know, guys. We could be shocked. I mean, some dude on YouTube said that Barca would win 2-0.
Nah.
That dude is fine.
Dude, 2-0 is not possible with this team.
Let's go run some scoreline. Okay, so Abdul, talk to me. Scoreline. Even though you're actually betting against your own team, but there we go.
5-1.
To Bayern.
Yeah.
Abdul, why?
Because, like, people don't realize Getafe rolled up to Camp Nou 2 weeks ago, and we had to cling on to a 2-1 victory. Cling on. So that's what I'm saying.
Just very briefly, Ole Out is currently trending on Twitter, so just put that out there.
Shout out to all of
them. Are they losing?
5-year contract.
They're tied right now.
It's still 1-1. And Bavara Bunama, talk to me. What scoreline do you see in this game, man? How do you see this game going?
4-1, man. 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think they might score a goal, but we got the ball.
Okay. Sugar, talk to me. What scoreline do you see? Barca Bayern. How do you see the game going? Puya, talk to me. Scoreline.
2-1 Barca.
Okay, are you using reverse psychology?
No,
here?
I'm not doing
because
that.
we both saw these
Juju.
lineups, bro.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I'm not doing that juju stuff you do. No
Yes,
reverse
you are.
psychology.
You
Bro,
totally
I'm
are.
telling you, I'm not confident at all. It's the pre-match nerves. It's the pre-match nerves. 2-1 Barca.
Oh wow. Okay. Z-Man, talk to me, man.
Yeah,
Have hope. Have faith, bro.
No, there is no faith. This is reality. Have reality, man. Have reality. I'll say this, man. It's gonna be a 4-1. Egg boy hero, we need you. Egg boy hero, we need you.
So you're saying wait. So you're saying Barcelona are going to lose 4-1 at the crib in the opening game of the UCL?
Have you seen that starting lineup? Come on, bro.
So you have no faith in so you have no faith in Depay and Frankie De Jong. So you don't see a scenario where they defend amazingly well, men behind the ball, bodies on the line, and so forth. They keep the ball and they just play really smart. They move the ball really intelligently, and they just catch Bayern on unawares. That can't happen.
No, that's not gonna happen. HH, that's not gonna happen. That's never gonna happen, bro. Look at this team. You look at this team and tell me with a straight face you believe we're gonna win.
I have
try best.
So Matt, talk to the score. How do you see the game going?
I'm gonna stay hopeful. I'm gonna say 1-1.
All right, okay, that's fair. Tony B, how did you see the game rolling, bro?
You know, I'm gonna just be honest. I also think it's gonna be 4-1. That's what I believe. I'm sorry. When I thought it could have been 3-1, but when I saw that lineup, I knew there's a fourth goal that's gonna definitely be conceded in this game. I'm sorry. I got no hope.
Puya, talk to me. Score.
I already said my score.
Oh, 2-1. So you said what's 2-1 to Barcelona?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Look, man, I will see you guys here after the game, bro. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Let me just run this thing off, man. So, guys, remember, man, your boy is gonna be here come kickoff. And you see, for me, how do I see this game going? Someone says, unfortunately, defending was never in our DNA. Suleiman, I need you to have hope. I need you to have hope. You see, guys, everything is pointing towards a beatdown. Everything is pointing towards Bayern Munich destroying these guys. And I think that Bayern Munich are going to make Barcelona suffer. But I see something in the ether here. I see something in the ether here going. Because something tells me this is going to be perhaps a more tactical game as far rather than an opening game. I am leaning towards potentially a 1-1 saying what's up. I am leaning more towards a 1-1 saying what's up. That's what I'm leaning towards, because I just don't feel your boys are going to get slashed up. Before we go, we need to see what Chelsea's lineup is, bro. We need to see what Chelsea's lineup is before we get out of here, man. So Chelsea, look, we're going to give best to Zenit. Mendy, Spliqueta, Christian Rudiger, Rhys James. Where's Kante? Boom. So Kovacic, Jorginho, Alonso, Ziyech, Mount, Lukaku. So who's on the bench? Then Loftus-Cheek is on the bench. Saul, Havertz. Oh, damn. Well, look, I said again, that team should, obviously, I'm looking at 3-0. Minimum 3-0. Minimum 3-0, okay? I'm looking at that whole thing. Minimum 3-0, man. 3-0. So, guys, what scorelines are we saying for the Bayern game? I'm sticking with Barcelona are going to surprise people. I wanted to say 2-1 to Barcelona, but I think that may be a bit too crazy. But I'm going to say it's going to be 1-1. I'm going to go with it's going to be a tactical 1-1. It's going to be a tactical 1-1, man. So I want to hear some scorelines. What are we saying here? What are we saying here? 2-0. All right. 4-1. God damn. Is it no? But did you know what I find so sad is how things have fallen from Barcelona being one of the teams that people feared the most. A team where people were frightened. Remember back in the day when people were frightened to go into the Camp Nou? And now not a single Barcelona fan is coming out to confidently say, oh, I think we can win. The best that we can hear from guys is, it could be like a 1-0, blah, 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 blah. So Yabosuma says 3-1 Bayern. Alba is probably going to look suspect. Do you know what will change things for me? Is an early goal. If there's an early goal, then I think that's what's going to change the whole context of stuff, man. If there's an early goal. So guys, remember, guys, join me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/HaverPots. I will be there for the watch long. Join your boy for the watch long of this Barca Bayern game. I'll be there doing my thing. So guys, let's have hope for Barcelona, because nobody, and I mean nobody, wants these guys to get slashed up. I'm going to say 1-1. Let's hope it isn't a freaking German baptism and the Polish dude doesn't drop a freaking 3-piece, man. So guys, I will see you on Twitch and I'll see you back here straight after the game. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real. One love.